if you do enjoy this content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because it lets me know that you really, really, really enjoy my content, okay? Okay, shall we get into it? Shall we get into it, yeah? Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so firstly we are gonna start with the vest on, okay? So this vest, I use it sometimes to train at the gym, especially during the summer, where it gets a little bit hot and everything gets a little bit sweaty. So sometimes my whole body's covered in sweat during the summer. So sometimes I put this on just to allow a little bit of breathing, especially on my armpits, okay? So let's really tense the bicep now, okay? Let's tense the bicep. So I lifted weights yesterday. Tense that bicep. And while I'm tensing, I like to touch the muscle just to feel how hard it is, feel how solid my muscles are. And it also helps stimulate growth because you get to really know your body and your muscles. Is all about that mind-muscle connection, okay? You may have heard that before, but it's true. It's all about that mind-muscle connection. Okay, ready? Now let's do two, and we're really gonna squeeze. We are really gonna squeeze, okay? We're really gonna squeeze. Ready? Let's go. Squeeze a bicep. I'm giving it everything I've got now. And I'm gonna try and maintain a straight face, okay? Because that is important while posing. Maintain. So maybe in another video I might measure my muscles, okay? We will see. Let me know, just hit that like button on this video and I might do a video where I measure the muscles. Okay, so if you can see my shoulder here, can you see my shoulder? If it's feeling nice and strong, can you see how does it look? Oh, how does it look? How does my shoulder look? How does my shoulder look? Let me just pull the vest to the side. Ready? Oh. Really tense and down. And show you from the back. How does that look? I'll tell you what. Sometimes posing is actually harder than doing the exercise in itself. It gets you really out of breath. My heart is pounding right now. Okay, let's just pull the vest. What do you think of this vest, by the way? What do you think of this vest? Do you like it? Do you like this vest, huh? I like this vest. Maybe I'll do a little bit of neck tapping, perfect. Okay, now let's hit like a front pose, ready? Just down and squeeze, really popping them shoulders, them front delts. Okay, and up and pose. This is like a more classic pose, ready? There. And pose. And pose. Perfect. There you go. Okay, up. And squeeze your arm. Okay, I'm getting a little bit hot now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this vest off, and you should be able to see my chest, okay? Because one of my main features, bodybuilding wise, is my chest, okay? So let's take off this shirt. Let's take off this shirt. Okay, ready? Let's take off this shirt. Amazing, amazing. Okay, how does that look? How do I look? I try and go for like a classic bodybuilder shape. I want to be like classic bodybuilder that looks like the bodybuilders did back in like the 1980s, rather than the bodybuilders today. Nothing wrong with the bodybuilders today. However, that's just not my style already. Let's go. Side chest, ready? Oh. How does that look? How does that look? How does that look? Side chest. Up. And smile at you. Smile, smile, smile. Okay, now here, ready? Really tense the chest. Really tense the chest. There you go, there you go. How does that look? How does that look? Okay, let's go for like a bicep one, ready? Squeeze, squeeze, my muscles are rock solid. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. There you go. And let's go for the classic overhead pose. This one here is one of my favorites, okay? This pose here is one of my favorites. Ready? So you extend, you bring it in, up. How does that look? How does that look? Does that look okay? You tell me, how does that look? Perfect. Okay, maybe you want to see my back. Do you want to see my back poses? Yeah. Okay, ready, ready, ready. Let's go. Back poses. So up. There you go, my back poses. And here. How does my back look? How does my back look? Does it look wide? I've always had a wide and thick body. Like if you see me from the side. My body's always been a lot thicker, which I think really helps to get that classic bodybuilding look. Like my chest is big, my arms are big here. If you can see. There you go. And tricep. There you go. Tricep. Okay. We'll do a few more. Which one do you want to see? Do you want to see double overhead? Ready? And then to the side. So it really exposes this bit. It really exposes that bit. And you can't see right now, but my legs are posing as well. Okay, let's just do another bicep. Okay, another bicep. Ready? Squeeze. Out and squeeze. And double. Out. Squeeze. And up. And down. And here to the side. Back there. Squeeze. There you go. Like I said, to be honest, I train not for the body. I train more to keep my health in check and more for my mind as well. So if you are not going to the gym, I truly advise you to go to the gym, take care of your body, and make sure you're eating fantastic as well. If you have any questions at all, put them down in the comments and I'll get back to you, okay? I'll get back to you. This has been Brad. Gym Bro Brad. ASMR. And him flexing his muscles as hard as he can. Take care and I'll see you soon, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. See you later. Thank you for choosing Brad ASMR for your relaxation. Make sure you click on the screen now to experience more tingles, tingles, tingles.